Should probably be on Photoshop actually. What do we got? It's hot, then it's cold. Then you're guessing you'll know, you're in and you're out, then you're up and you're down. I need something light, something very light to cover me right now. This is extremely light, you can barely feel it. Probably won't look right, but hey, look, it's not like I'm going out anywhere. Lol, me go out places. Who do you think I am? A healthy person? Doesn't look too bad with this. Hello, hey. Just gotta get the announcement thingy and make sure I've actually got the thing here. Yeah. My color combination is perfect, but I'm not a fashion tuber, so who really cares? Alrighty. Copy paste. Hello. And beep, send now. I've still got a little bit of coffee. What's happening? Much life is happening. Too much life. I want a break. Can someone please give me a break? I would really appreciate that. Yeah. Just listening to the sounds. Voice is on. All good. So you guys can hear my voice. All good. All good. Okay. I'm going to play with this one a little bit for now. Probably more I can do with it, but eat. Yeah, nah, things are what they are. So yeah. Did I actually tell you guys? Yep, Photoshop's like, oh, I want to do the thing for you right now. Okay, now it's doing it and it made it look weird. Cool. Yes? What is wrong with my computer? It's being a little... It's like, I don't want to work for you right now. Okay. All good, okay, now it's working. No, it's not. Do I need to deselect? Is there something here that I need to do? Oh. Undo eraser. Much appreciated. Filter, Caucasian blur, no. It's just slow. It's just slow. Okay. Alright, if it's being slow, I should really turn off my iTunes, so that'll hopefully make things a bit quicker. iTunes, and I think that's really it. Hey. No, my computer's being slow, there's a reason for it. Sugar. I really should have tested before I actually, said, yes, I will stream now. Because look at this, it's like clicking on things that I don't want it to click on. Undo eraser. This is what I get. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Just got to make sure it's actually doing what it should be. Yeah. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just dealing with the computer being a bit bitchy right now. We'll be okay though, just gotta figure it out. Alrighty. Of course that selects the whole thing. That's fine, I'll survive. So yeah, much is happening. Not too sure about other people though, but yeah, there's been a lot. I apologise if we're a little bit slow at first. My computer is being a bit stingy. See? Look, it's doing it, but it's just slow. I don't like this. It shouldn't be slow. It should just do the thing and that's it. But nope, it doesn't want to do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's still being stingy. All layers, because I want this to be a little bit darker. Alright, so last stream from memory, what happened was I finished early because I just received the news that we had not been accepted into our new place because of a last minute decision. And I was like, oh, what could that last minute decision be? I know what it is now. It's because the third housemate that we were originally moving out with because he wasn't on the lease, they decided that just to be on the safe side, they'd go with another group that had 3 people. So we missed out because of that one housemate that decided to change their mind. It's, I mean, you know, it's their life, but it was still very sucky. It's very, very slow. I'm not too sure if this is Photoshop or my computer or what. But I'm not a fan of this. Seems to be quickening. Hello! Yes, hat. I like my hats. It's hat day. Therefore, I'm going to wear a hat. Yeah, I'm still a little bit tired, obviously, so it might take me a little bit before I actually get really into it. So I do apologise if things are a little bit slow at first. I should probably be working on line art, but I'm terrible. I'm just trying to feel normal. Like I said, CF has been a real nasty thing this week. That's probably both because of mentality and just doing too much too soon. Yesterday, for example, not that you guys really want to hear about my daily chores or anything like that, but I you know, I tidied, I vacuumed, put my trash out, started packing some things. I feel like there's something else that I did, but I can't think of it right now. Yeah. So I have to pick my days. I can't just do a thing and then do another thing afterwards. I have to pick my days, I have to pick my times, when I can do something, when I shouldn't do something. So because I did stuff yesterday, I'm probably not going to be doing much today. That's just the way things are. No, I hope everyone else is doing okay though. Just because I'm in a bit of a weird place right now doesn't mean that, you know, other people should be. I don't know, but I am a coffee addict, so yeah, it's probably bad. I do like my coffee. I have coffee when I want it, when I don't want it. Yeah, that happens. That really does happen sometimes. Yeah, there's probably a few little things here I can do, but I haven't done because blah. I'm fine. I say that, but I'm not really fine. That's sort of more just things haven't gotten worse at this point in time, so because of that, I am fine. I'm dramatic. That's just me. Yeah. Oh, that's a very common thing. I'm not too sure what it's called, but yes. Sad day, dude, I'm sad every day. It's just my life. Yeah. Even if I have everything going right, I'll still be sad. That's just how I am. Hey Amphal, how are you? Hope you are well. You're not crazy like me. I'm crazy. Thankfully, we're no longer in lockdown, but there are some restrictions still remaining. Like, originally we could go out and not have to wear a mask, but have to wear a mask, like, if we're in a group of crowded people or, like, in a shopping centre. But now it's like you go out, you wear a mask. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not going to be one of those people that say, oh, I like to breathe. I mean, yes, I do like to breathe, but, yeah. It's just annoying. Ah, cool, yes, the Texas stuff. Good luck with all that. I don't really understand everything that's going on there, but it sounds like it's very intense. I'm not sure. Call me strange, but I actually avoid using products when I can. Like, I mean, when it comes to, like, I like to breathe. Oh, absolutely. Breathing, you can't survive if you can't breathe. Oh. I mean, maybe some people can, but they're weird. They're very weird. Yeah, nah, I'll be okay. I'm just dramatic. Dramatic. Time to face the strange dramatic. I'm crazy. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, if we'll play games or not, because as I said, I'm still a bit all over the place. Yeah. Hey! How are my pretty people? It's so good to see you guys, seriously. COVID vaccine? Yeah, nah. I will not be getting one until I'm probably like low tier because I'm not employed, and yeah. Well, thank you. It's my artwork. I got it printed on Redbubble because if you're advertising something and if you have products, it's good to know if it actually works. Let's see. Can you actually see it, OBS? Yes, no, you can see it. Yeah, that's my art. It's like one of my favorite pictures. Even though it's technically it's not as technical as some of my other ones. Well, you'd have to argue with Dolan about that because he loves listening to rain sounds. Like, loves it. Hey, how are you? Yeah, definitely feeling a bit more lively now. I will definitely have to get myself another coffee, although I am getting a headache, so that's not good. Why can't I just enjoy things? I want to enjoy things. My body's an ass. I'm not trying to be dramatic, my body is actually an ass. I hate it. I hate it, therefore I hate myself. Oh no, Dolan's birthday is already gone. Lol, I have no idea. Anyway, so Dolan's birthday was actually on Sunday. I got him a cake and he loved it. He says it's the best cake that he's ever had. So that makes me very happy. No, I didn't make it. Chronic fatigue prevents me from, investing time into something. So, yeah. No, I didn't make it, but he loved it. And, just his gratitude was more than enough. Yeah, Dolan liked his cake. So I was really happy. And for anyone that wants to know, cookies and cream. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, coffee definitely does affect people in different ways. Like Dolan, he's a coffee addict thanks to me. He's actually had to tone down on coffee because it's been making his body do weird things. So he has to have it a lot less, and that is really, 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 really hard. I made that man a coffee addict, and now he can't have his coffee. It's sad. Hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see y'all. What kind of cake? Cookies and cream. Man loves his cookies and cream. Hey, dude! Me too! I'm not trying to sound dramatic or anything, or like I'm proud of that, but no, yes, no, me too. Sometimes I do cry myself to sleep. I don't care how dramatic that sounds, it's true. Aw, HR, still though, you're here early, even if it's just temporary. I appreciate your effort. Okay? I have no idea what they are. What else did you do on his birthday? Oh, well, not on his birthday, but the day before we hung out and we watched Star Trek. On his birthday, we went out for lunch with his family, which was nice. Not lunch, sorry, breakfast. Look, I will be absolutely honest with you guys. I'm not okay. I'm like probably very far from okay. But, it's not entirely my fault. I've got many, many, many things going against me right now, and not a lot of positives. For one thing, we're being evicted. We did have a house, but, it was taken from us because one of our housemates decided that they, didn't want to, that they wanted to be on their own, which, if you understand their reasoning, it's understandable, but it was still very sucky timing. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And no, my chronic fatigue has been an absolute fucking nightmare to deal with. I'm so sorry to use words, but it's been awful. Granted, maybe I have been pushing myself a little bit lately because, you know, I don't want that stigma of, oh, you're just being lazy, you know, but no, my chronic fatigue has been awful. Really, really, really bad. Like, I've had a headache almost every day, for one thing. My neck has been twinging a lot, so I've basically just been on the couch watching TV, and dude, that's not a bad life. But it does sort of make me feel like, you know, I could be doing more. Oh no, I have brain fog too. I'm totally fine with making this a mental health, you know, stream if you guys just want to, you know, let loose and talk about whatever, because hey, look, I'm not okay. Do you teach art courses by any chance? I do. I can do singles, or I could do a few classes at once. But, you know, I kind of haven't really had the chance to, you know, do anything because, again, I've been sick. But no, I can abso-freaking-lutely, if you join my Patreon or YouTube membership, you know, you can get one-on-one classes with me, abso-freaking-lutely. It's not about, you know, teaching you, oh, this is the way to do it. It's more just, this is a technique that you can use and, you know, you can try to, you know, do what you want. The class thing? Yeah, 25 a month. And that's not per lesson, that's just overall. Oh, I hate having a brain. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I think I'm just going to end up swearing a lot this stream, and I do apologize in advance for anyone who is slightly underage and really doesn't like swear words. I don't like using swear words, but sometimes it's just like that. But no, let's make this, you know, about mental health, you know, talk about us. If you can draw Jaina, absolutely. In fact, I can tell you something. Jaina's here with me. I have her. She's on the bed right now relaxing. But no, so our Dolan's housemate is allergic to cats, and Jaina's been there for like the last 2 weeks. So I decided to give her a rest, and I've taken her with me until like Wednesday or Thursday, because that's when the house is probably going to get really messy, because, you know, there's going to be a few moving boxes and stuff like that. So I do have Jaina with me right now. Having her here is great mentally. Like, I have a little buddy that I can go to sleep with, and she just purrs and she licks me, and oh, but waking me up though, oof. Yeah. Am I qualified as an proper art teacher, or I'm good and I don't mind teaching? Probably more the second one. I do not have a qualification. To have a qualification, I would have to have done a lot of maths. I don't like maths, so therefore I didn't do the course. But if you want to learn, if you want to know what I know, and, you know, talk one-on-one, I totally, you know, I have that. And that's another reason why I'm not charging out the wazoo. Just 25 a month on Patreon, just join the Patreon, and you also get a bunch of other, you know, cool things as well. Like, every patron will get at least one free art piece. Yeah. Look, alright, so my problems. I've got depression, I've got anxiety, I have asthma, I have chronic fatigue, and there's probably other little things I have as well that I don't even know about. Oh, geez, that's awful. I am so sorry to hear that. Look, chronic fatigue sucks. Although you were talking about COVID then. I'm sorry. No, Dr. Cowbell, thank you so much for coming by. I've really enjoyed seeing your, you know, your balloon creations. Never stop sharing. I love that stuff. I love seeing, you know, other people being creative, believe it or not. I mean, yes, I love sharing my own stuff and interacting with people, but it's also good to see that other people are very creative too. Ah, right. I thought you meant get better with art, and I'm like, oh, but no, you meant get better mentally. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you can join the tier, and it just means that I'll owe you a few lessons. It's up to you, though. I'm not going to force people to pay if they don't want to. Yeah, look, life is tricky. I can say that. It's definitely tricky. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. It's just kind of, I think this works. I'm pretty sure there are pictures of Jaina out there. But yeah, sure, I can do that. Oh no, it is the right color. I'm like, wait, no, I'm not using. I thought for a minute I was using Zelda's color, and I'm like, no, 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 I don't want to do that. There's definitely a difference between Link and Zelda's, you know, skin colors. Aww. My little kitty. Look, if she wakes up, I will be more than happy to share her with you guys. I just don't like waking her up. She's very peaceful right now. In fact, I can do one better. I can do cat cam very quickly. You guys want to see Jaina? I can do cat cam. Just give me a sec to set it up. Only screen, because that's the name of the app I use. Camera, mobile screen. I'm just going to put it on photos. No. Camera. You're just going to see black at the moment. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated for the donation. Mobile screen, lonely screen. Okay, so yeah. It's weird. Sometimes it does the right thing and other times it doesn't. So I'm not too sure what it's going to show, but yeah, you'll see my messy room in a minute. And yeah, let's go do screen mirroring. Screen mirroring. See if it works. Cool. Ah, yes, it's doing it. All right, you guys ready to see Jaina? You guys want to see the little kit? Look at her. Oh, she was sleeping. Look. 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 See? I have Jaina with me. I'm not lying. I can't really see how that's working. Alright. Let's just see if I can make that work a little bit better. Make the screen bigger and do that again. Where did my pen go? I am all over the place. And right now my hand is crushing it. Where's Dolan? Not here. Alright, let's try this again. Cats. Why aren't you working? I don't know why it's not working properly. Let's try on and off again. Oh, hopefully that worked for a brief time. I don't know. Technology's just not nice to me today. My pen disappeared again. Okay, where's my pen go? It's here, amongst all my black clothes. So did that actually work or not? I'm gonna take it did. Hey, how are you? Someone asked where Dolan is? Dolan's not here. We are currently living in different places. We're still together, but we're living separately. And now Photoshop's decided to be a bitch. It's just slow. It's okay though. I'll survive. Hey, hey. Oh, she's adorable. I don't know how much of that worked, but as long as you got to see that she's here and that I'm not just making stuff up for the sake of, yeah. No, she's a good girl. She's very loved. But unfortunately, Dolan's housemate is very allergic, so yeah. I mean, she does have cat allergy stuff, but, you know, 2 weeks. Lol. Honestly, with this, I'm just playing with values. Like, I've got a basic idea of where I want my shading to be, but yeah. I think I'm actually kind of breaking it, but oh well. It's fine. Yeah. You drink them before you exercise. Hey, look, I'm not about to tell you how to do your workout routine because, hey, look, me. Who am I going to tell how to work out? You should try this thing. What do you know about it? Nothing! Seriously. I'm a big believer if you don't have any good advice, then the best thing you can do is just listen and, you know, do the whole there thing. I do that. If I don't really know what to say to comfort, I just go there, and I let them just rant. Because sometimes it's not that people want advice. They just want to let stuff get off on their, they just want to let stuff off their chest. And hey, I totally get that. I mean, if I rant to someone, I don't necessarily expect the answers. How would I just draw? Alright, so think about it this way. You're really, really tired. You've just had a very long day. I've done absolutely nothing to warrant being tired. I'm just tired anyway. Also, walking around, like, instead of walking around for hours, I can maybe walk for like 20 minutes before I get really tired. You know? Chronic fatigue isn't necessarily about, oh, my eyes being droopy and, like, I need to sleep. It's about, like, my body just being exhausted, and I just spend a lot of my time just sitting down and being like, yep, this is my life right now. It'll change, but today this is me. It varies, but that's basically it. Hey, look, sometimes you give advice, sometimes you don't. Sometimes I know that I probably should have given advice, but, you know, sometimes it's just better not to. Just listen to the person, let them say what they need to say, and be like, I'm here for you if you need to chat. For example, I'm not going to, you know, say what it was, but you know my friend Matt, he hasn't exactly been too well lately, so I let him rant to me, and even though I didn't have any suggestions, all he really needed to do was let it off its chest. And I was totally fine with just being that. Lol, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Anyway, so I'm just going to be doing bits and pieces today. I might do Illustrator, I might stick in Photoshop, I don't know. Basically, I'm just doing what feels comfortable today. Yeah. There might be a new picture that I'll start because I did Dolan a birthday present, but unfortunately, because of chronic fatigue, I didn't finish it, so I just left it as a sketch. He really liked it though, but you know, I'm still going to fully finish it because yeah, it's only a bust, so it shouldn't take me too long. You'd think, but hey, look, stuff happens. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's okay. Dolan's birthday, it wasn't too bad. It's just a shame that he couldn't really do too much. I mean, he said that he loved, you know, spending time with his family, so that was nice. But, yeah. Oh, look, I've heard that. I remember one time my brother was really upset about something and my stepdad just told him to man up, and it was like, well, his dad told him to man up, basically. And he just cried even harder. I'm not ratting out my brother here or anything like that, that's just how it was. A Bug's Life sequel. Look, I'm not really too sure how a sequel would work. I'd love a sequel though, because hey, look, every other Pixar film has been given a sequel. Well, most of them at least. Yeah, that's very sweet. Birthday pictures, I'd love nothing more than to just draw a million birthday pictures, but I can't. I mean, I tried to make that one of my Patreon tier options, or one of my Patreon pledges, except, you know, body was a bitch, so, you know, I only managed to do half of them before I collapsed. It's your call. Personally, I think that's a little bit risky. But again, it's your call. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, no. Look, some people just won't understand or they refuse to understand. I get that. In some ways, not that I've, want to downplay my own emotional trauma. I feel very lucky that I've never really had a problem with, knowing what I am or what I like. I'm basically as straight as they come. I definitely am heterosexual. I mean, I see a girl and I'm like, oh, she's pretty, but I'm not like I want to date them or anything like that. No, I can see a girl and be like, oh, she's pretty, but I'm never like, oh my god, I want to, kiss them or, I want to touch them or anything like that. No, 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 no. No, I just see a girl, I'm like, oh, she's pretty. I see a guy and I'm like, oh my. Look, I'm straight, I'm female, I have my urges. Yeah. But no, I'm definitely straight. If anything, I've just learned how straight I am. But like I said, I can see a girl and be like, ooh, she's pretty, but I've never been like, I want that girl or anything like that. Hmm. I'm sorry. I'm just honest. I definitely like men. For sure. Yeah. No, I'm just playing with hair. No, no, no. Doopy is in America, so there's no way she could visit us. There were plans to maybe go to the anime convention, but yeah, I like men too, Gooby, don't worry. Lol. Shh. Yeah. Okay, see? And I've also noted something else about myself. Yes, I'm definitely attracted to men, but I've noticed that I fall for personality before if they happen to be good looking, that's just a bonus. But I definitely fall for personality. It's not just I see a hot guy, ooh, I like them. No. It's they have to have, a good personality. I've learnt so much about myself. Some good, some bad. But you just discover these things about yourself over time. I honestly have no idea if I'm shading this right. I'm just kind of winging it. Yeah. And hey, look, if you happen to be bi, there's nothing wrong with that. Or, whatever you identify with or whatever your preferences are. You won't get any judgment from me. Okay? And if I do, I sincerely apologize. It's probably not you, it's probably just me being a bit weird. Or I'm probably just dealing with something in real life. But no, I'm usually very accepting with how people are. At the end of the day, I'm just a big believer in just do whatever makes you happy. And I've still got that belief even now. As long as your plan isn't to kill people, then, just make yourself happy. That's very important. So I don't know. I think of myself as I know this isn't the right term, but I think of myself as a straight pansexual. Because I fall for personality before I fall for looks. Shh. But again, I apologize if you're learning too much about me today. No, the main reason why I fell for Dolan was because, he was just a very, very, very nice guy. He was genuine, and as I've said before, I thought that when we first met, he was acting, because he was really nice, and I'm like, there's no way that this guy is legit. As soon as I get to know him, he's going to end up being a complete jerk. And no, Dolan was literally just a very, very, very sweet guy. And even to this day, even though we're not 100% sure on our future, he's still, you know, one of the sweetest and nicest people I've met. And, you know, we'll always be there for one another, whether that's romantically or as, you know, best friends. You know, it's not like if we break up, we'll never see each other again, because that's kind of a big no-no for both of us. We might not see each other as often, but no, we'll definitely still be friends if we do end up, you know, going our separate ways. I don't want that to happen. My mind is definitely a little bit all over the place, but I definitely don't want that to happen. I want things to work out with us. And Dolan wants the same thing as well. He's just, you know, much more logical and realistic about everything, whereas I'm just, you know, follow your heart, do what your heart desires, you know. I think I run more on emotions, whereas he's like just very logical. Yeah. You have to write essays. Essays are fun! That's sarcasm. Don't write essays. Why do girls take forever to text back? Probably because they don't know what to say, or they're too busy with their makeup. Oh god, I just said that out loud. No, that's really mean. No, that was mean. I don't know. Look, some people text. Look, I take a long time, unless I'm literally at my phone. Some people can attest that it's taken me, you know, months to reply to them because, hey, I'm just not doing well. I would never hit my parents. Although, depends on, are you talking about like my actual parents or my mum and my stepdad? Because my biological dad, that's kind of a whole weird thing. Absolutely. I'd probably say just distractions. Oh, Lapis. See, Anthony, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Look after yourself. And good luck with any future birthday presents. Guess what, people? My birthday is getting closer and closer and closer every day. And then once my birthday happens, then I have to start over. Did I like Soul? I think I need to watch it again because I missed like 10 minutes of it. I went to the bathroom and my housemates continued watching it anyway, so I missed about 10 minutes of it. But it didn't seem bad. It was definitely very adult. Oh, dude, essays. Don't even get me started on essays. I hated essays so much. But they were I avoided essays until like you absolutely had to do them. So we were supposed to start doing essays, I think, in like year 8 or year 9, but they weren't mandatory until year 10. So I waited until year 10 before I did a proper essay. I'm very, very smart like that. Wow. I get why you're doing that, but it still seems a bit mean. Anyway, so I do apologize in advance if I have made people uncomfortable. You know, I say what's on my mind, but if it's really bad, I won't talk about it, you know? I just want people to be able to, you know, think that they, you know, I'm human. I've made my mistakes. I still make mistakes. I very rarely have good days at the moment. Dolan's birthday was nice though. And as I said, I'm so happy that he loved the cake that I got him. I would have loved nothing more than to have made him a cake because, you know, making cakes is actually quite fun. Plus you get to have the batter afterwards. But, you know, just with my body, it's very, very tricky to know what's going to be a good day and what's going to be a bad day. So it's better just to buy things. That's fair. Sometimes it's better to quit instead of just letting yourself down more. That's probably horrible advice, but sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you know, if you try a thing and it's just not successful, maybe give it a break and do it another day. Alright, no worries. Look after yourself. Yeah. I don't even know how correct this is. I am liking the tones though. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Newt Newt. Nice name. Hope you are well. I am doing as well as I can be. And yes, I'm stealing that quote from Zootopia. Because I'm like that. I hate school. Hey, I didn't hate school per se, but I would absolutely be devastated if we had to go back. I've had dreams like that where the government is like, hey, you know, in order to get a job, you have to be completely up to date with today's education. So get back to school, you ninnies. Yeah. Just gonna zoom out. Have a bit of a gander. Yes, definitely more toned. Deselect. Oh, who knows? I always found that, you know, I'd end up staring at someone without meaning to. It happens. No, I'm liking the tones in his hair. I just need to fix it up a little bit. Aw. Fair enough. Hmm. Just checking. All good. I just like double checking to see if I've got any messages. Sometimes there are urgent messages I need to reply to. Yeet. That's my life. Yeah. No depression! Oh, look, that's a very nice wish, but Jesus, no depression. That's a very, very, very big ask. I'd ask for no illness, but I suppose that kind of counts as depression, so. Look, there are some people that just won't accept, just can't deal with the way things are. What do I think of them, though? I think that it's hard. Because on the one hand, it's like, hey, you know, this is the way things are now. Don't be such a dick about it. Yeah. I don't know. My mind is just blank. But if you're talking about discriminate, like the people that discriminate and, you know, refuse to just see them even as people, then no, I don't like those people. And as you know, as I've tried to say many times, this stream is supposed to be a safe place. You know, talk about what you want. I think I deleted a layer by accident. Undo cut pixels. See, I deleted a layer by accident, and that would have been really bad if I'd left it like that. Blacksmith. Look, at the end of the day, your life is your life. You should be able to do whatever the frick you please. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, some people are just weird, and there's not much you can do about weird people. I'm a weird person as well, but, you know, I'm not one of those weird people. You have so much hope. It's actually kind of cute to see people have hope, but when you're like me, you know, it's like, yeah, what's the point? Just basically don't make things worse for yourself. That's my belief. You don't have to be super positive, but just don't make things worse for yourself. Big believer in that. I doubt things will be normal again. Normal is a very, very, very strong word, and I don't know if things will be normal again, to be honest. Maybe more tolerable. Hey, have I gotten the vaccine yet? Nope, because I'm not an essential worker. And I'm low tier for the, you know, the stuff. Lol, what? I don't know, I think there are definitely some crazy people out there. I'm a crazy person for sure. But, you know, not that type of crazy. Not the type of crazy that just doesn't believe and just wants to make things difficult. Yep. I love playing with tones. I found that recently when it comes to pictures, as much as I, love hair and, just love doing eyes, I think playing with shadow tones lately has been like one of my favourite things. Has Dolan received the vaccine? No. And he's also not really considered an essential worker, so no. Not anytime soon, I don't think. Honestly, I have no idea if what I'm doing is right, but I'm having fun. And that's very important for me right now. Just to have fun and not think about weird stuff for a while. That is true. That is also true. I think it's also a matter of how vocal you are about your opinion. Like, I definitely have some beliefs / opinions that I know a few people here wouldn't agree with, and potentially, wouldn't want anything to do with this channel again. So, it's just a matter of how much do you share and how much do you keep to yourself. But yeah, no, there's definitely some beliefs that or non-beliefs, I should say, that I have that some people would be like, really, Gooby? It's like, yeah. You had blood in your mouth? I'm so sorry to hear that. Blood sucks. You don't want blood in your mouth. Well, you don't really want blood anywhere, do you? Except in your body. Blood in your body and nothing else. That's good. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with having different opinions. It's just a matter of if you act on them. Like, you can think a thing, but, don't necessarily act on it. I don't know. See you, Sally. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Look after yourself, alright? If not, I will find you and make you look after yourself. That is really creepy. I'm sorry. I'm just being weird. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good for you then. Changing topics. Changing topics can be good depending on what the topic is changed to. Preferably, yes. Try to teach someone their mistakes instead of, beating them up for it. Absolutely. No, I didn't, but I do know most of what's happening. Apparently, there's still not really any news about the Breath of the Wild sequel, so damn. But that's just me saying damn. I really want a Breath of the Wild sequel. I mean, look, it is happening, we know that, but I just want more information on it. ASAP. I need my information. Have I seen a Goofy movie? I tried watching it, but I think it was a little bit too kiddie for me. I think if I watched it when I was younger, I probably would have liked it. But now it just feels a bit kiddie. No offense. Again, this is just my opinion. Okay. No ripping people apart, please. We're all human at the end of the day. Lol. Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Alright, so... yeah. Just some light shading there. Nope. If I haven't seen one, how can I have seen the other? I actually did start watching it, but I just couldn't really get into it, so I was like, maybe some other day, but not today. I don't know, there's a big difference between watching a movie as a kid and watching a movie as an adult. Oh no, I can definitely see that. I'm like, Excuse me. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well, that you are coping with whatever life is throwing you at the moment. I miss old school Disney animation. Me too! Me too, seriously. Lol. Tiny little details that probably won't matter when I zoom in. True story. Reselect. Cool. Oh, nope. Maybe. I think that's okay. Shh. Shh. Another. I get why you're doing it, but I find it a little bit strange. But okay. Whatever helps. I just need to make sure that this is all good at the moment. Monokuma? I don't know if they would do that. I mean, that is pretty cool, but oof, I don't think so. Is it the same Monokuma that I'm thinking of? Is there like one Monokuma, or are there like a few? Forgive me, I'm not perfect and my brain is derp. Monokuma. Look for the truth in this world. Keep the twisted evil things. Just do it. Go for it. Never. Good song. I haven't listened to it in so long. I kind of got burnt out on that song. Okay. I don't know enough about that to give an opinion. It's so funny how you think you've got everything right and then you look at it later and it's like, oh wait, I forgot to do this and I forgot to do that. Oh, I'm so dumb. You don't even realise it until you zoom in. Shh. Try not to make things messy if you can help it. Oh, this is me talking to myself, by the way. Hey, look, some people just need a break sometimes. They just don't really feel like being on social media. I definitely have moments like that where I don't want to be on social media. So I might just browse, but I don't necessarily reply. Do I know or have I heard about Crash Bandicoot? You don't grow up in the 90s with PlayStation and not know about Crash Bandicoot. Yes, I do. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Phoenix Wright. Ooh, I haven't seen all of that, but I definitely saw some dialogue that made me laugh, and I was like, damn, that's cool. Yeah. This is the quickest way to do the thing. Drag it. Not drag in, drag it. I'm so sorry. No, there was definitely some really cool, interesting things in that I enjoyed. I definitely need to watch more of the games. I'll probably just find not a speed run. I'll just find gameplay on YouTube and I'll watch that. It was such a tiny thing, but I fixed it. Oh, dude, just stretch my arms for a little bit. Whew. Oh, art. Art is great. But even me, even little old me, with my CF, gets exhausted. Alright, think about it this way. There are a lot of people that were mixed about Steve being in Smash. It made some people very happy, and others it was like, dude, why did you do that? So I suppose it'll probably be the same thing with Crash Bandicoot. Some people will love it, and some people will be like, why did you do that? Just my opinion. Ooh. Okie dokie. Hey, Jelly! Oh yeah, life goes on. Dude, it's totally fun. Dude, are you okay with me using dude? I use dude as like a gender neutral thing, but if people do not like me using dude, then please let me know. And I will do my best to correct myself. See? It's not that hard. Respect is not a tricky thing. In my opinion. I mean, I like using dude, but if someone doesn't want me to use dude, then I won't. Even if I don't mean it in like a specific, you know, you male, you dude thing. I just like using dude. It just, yeah. Fine, okay, I'll use dude then. As long as no one minds me using dude. How's the comp progressing? I might do some line art on it later, but I just wanted to work on something. I just wanted to do some Photoshop stuff. Life be tricky. Oh, you've just missed me, you know, playing with tones a little bit maybe. So, not a lot. It's so funny how when you zoom it in, you can see the details much better. Donuts, I like donuts. I like donuts a little bit too much. Donuts are great though. How's mine looking? Same as last time. But I have been looking up references and I'm trying to... I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll draw the background on Illustrator, you know, I'll do the shapes and all that, and then I'll bring it into Photoshop. So I have thought about it, I just haven't worked on it. Because, hey, look, life is tricky. I'm a terrible human being. I hate myself. Okay. Take as much time as you want. I am taking that time. I'm sorry. As you know, things have been tricky at the moment. I shouldn't giggle at that, but yeah, no, things have been very tricky. Deselect. I think I'm going to blur this and make this blend in a little bit more. Not too much, but you know, I like blurring things. Blur. That's actually not too bad. We're not terrible goats are. Meh. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might blur this too. Same thing. Fair enough. Oh, I used box blur. What? I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I did box blur. Crap. Danganronpa. Dude, I love Danganronpa. Junko is my lady. Even though she's like the complete opposite of characters that I really, really like. Nah, I love Junko. She's horrible, but I love her. I might have seen a few spoilers when I was, you know, watching Danganronpa, but I did my best not to spoil the ending. In fact, the ending was not spoiled for me, but I did find out early about some of the character deaths because I was stupid and I looked up because I was curious. I do that. I'm horrible at that. I'm one of those people that is very impatient. So if there's a season finale that ends on a cliffhanger, and if it's a show that has already been established but it's just late in Australia, I will look it up and then do my best not to spoil it for my family because they do the right thing and wait. Yeah, there just hasn't been any new stuff lately. But no, I still watch My Hero Academia. I mean, I did Rory Charco recently. Technically, that was a slightly older piece that I finished, but yeah. Loving the tones. No, I should really do this one. I might work in Illustrator, but I, just wanted to start with something that I'd be familiar with. I love Junko so much. I feel terrible for liking her though because of, stuff. Oh, absolutely. Look, I'm just that horrible person. I will look up something if there's a cliffhanger ending and I'm like, no, nope, that's not good enough. I have to know. And then I'm really bad. Okay, look, I'll be honest, alright? My mother and I, years ago, used to watch Desperate Housewives, right? And there's a cliffhanger where this dude marries either one woman or the other. And as soon as that happened, I looked it up to find out which one he married. And yeah, it was like a whole nother year before we got to see it again. So I knew way in advance who he married, and I was like, oh no, he married the right one. It's all good. Yeah, no, I spoil myself. I was just so curious. I'm like, oh god, please don't tell me he marries her. Please tell me he marries that one. But yeah, I spoiled that for myself because I'm childish. I spoil things for myself all the time. Okay. I've only seen properly the anime, and that's both animes. So the Trigger Happy Havoc and the that one where they cross between showing the future and showing the past. The beginning of the despair. Yeah, I've seen that. I watched it, I liked it. Oof. Hey, you can view things however you want. I mean, it kind of is, but it's Japanese cartoon. I'm really hoping that you guys get to see the teaser for Dolan's show soon. They're just waiting for the okay from someone to be like, hey, are we allowed to show this? Shippers are so toxic. I'm a shipper. I ship things. Danganronpa? I guess. I mean, the ships in that are kind of obvious though, aren't they? Hey, what's up? Oh, I've watched that anime. It's a quick anime, so it doesn't really take too long to watch compared to other ones. Ship things to wear. Lol. No, shipping is a way of saying, you support a certain pairing or coupling. For example, I am a heavy Zelda and Link shipper from Breath of the Wild. Even though I don't dislike Mifa, I'm definitely more for, Zelda and Link. In Breath of the Wild, at least, I know that the ship doesn't work in every single series. The worst one that I ever saw, I'm aware that Naruto was pretty bad, but I wasn't really in that fandom. But no, the worst one that I saw was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, those people were nuts. This person belongs with this person. No, they belong with this person. I shipped the canon ones. But yeah. I was a Katang shipper, and I'm still a Katang shipper. And Zutarians just pissed me off. I never talked to anyone though, like I never argued my point, I just read things and got mad. Yes, I was one of those people. I read things and got mad. But I never actually did any confronting or had a fight with anyone. I didn't think it'd be worth it. Personally. Fair enough. The only ship I kind of liked that didn't become canon, in my opinion, and this is, I haven't watched the whole series, but I really liked the idea of Cora and Bolin together. I'm aware that's not how it goes, but no, I actually really liked the idea of that ship, but that's not how it ends, obviously. And if you don't know how it ends, well then, where have you been? The internet was all over it. Seriously, if you don't know how that ended, then oof, where have you been? The internet be very crazy. Oh no, I'm definitely a shipper. I ship things. I think one of the funniest ships that I had at one point was, I know you guys are going to laugh at me, but I actually really liked the pairing of, wait for it, okay, this is going to open up a whole wormhole of, a fandom that I used to be part of. I actually really, really, really liked the potential of Sonic and Rouge. I liked Son Amy, I liked Sonic and Sally, but I also liked the idea of Sonic and Rouge because, I don't know, they just looked, as a couple, color-wise, they looked very nice together. So that was my crack ship that I actually kind of liked. I never drew it though. But no, I liked Sonic and Rouge. I did draw some things for the fandom, but, I saw it. Lol. Hey, you have to ask their permission first. It's so absurd, I love it. I know, it's weird, but it kind of works. I mean, there's a tiny little bit of flirting there. And, there's also respect. I mean, it's always, Rouge and Shadow or Rouge and Knuckles, but I liked the idea of Rouge and Sonic, and there is a lot of, nice fan art out there of them. But that's just my opinion. You guys do not have to agree with me because I know it's a very weird and not a very common ship at all. I did like Sonic and Amy though, and yes, I thought some of the fan art was very cute, but people in the Sonic fandom are a bit on the nutty side. And I can say that as someone that was part of the fandom many years ago. I don't mind it now, but I'm definitely not as into it as I used to be. The one fandom that I've always liked and that I've never left has been the Sly Cooper community. I still love Sly Cooper. I love the characters. I love the games. True story. There. Well, there you go. And yes, there's that side too. OC ships and canon characters. It depends. It depends. Honestly, I just avoided OC and canon pairings. There were some that didn't look too bad, but basically they were clone Amy's, just a slightly more beautified Amy. In my opinion. That's what a lot of Sonic OCs were. Or, if you paired Sonic with the character, it was basically Amy, but, just slightly made up. Hey, what's up? I'm talking about ships and the Sonic fandom. But probably shouldn't, go into it too much because, there was a lot. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I want this to be soft. Amphail was here temporarily and then he left. Or he's still here and is lurking, because hey look, lurking is totally valid. Oh no, Sonic is definitely into chili dogs. No doubt, if a chili dog could materialize into a female, there's a huge possibility that would be the new ship. I'm not saying that to be weird, that's like a legit thing. I don't know if they really show it in video games or... Do they show it in the video games or not that Sonic's really into chili dogs? Or is it only really in the comics? I do have some comics. I can't believe we're getting tired already. Goku and Vegeta. Now in that, I'm all about the canon pairings, but I really don't know about Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's just mean. And she starts off as like this cool character that looks as if, you know, she could almost be the female rival. And on the show as well. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the shows. Ah! Okay. Forgive me, the only thing I really knew about the Sonic universe was what I read in the comics. I saw a couple of games, but, you know, nothing too crazy. Yes. Oh, nice! How are you all? Surviving? I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, or maybe not, and I will die trying. I have no idea, that's not the lyrics. Never said I know the lyrics of every song. Dolan still plays a little bit of Overwatch. He's still a keen WoW player as well. He sort of, you know, moves in and out of the fandom depending on new content, of course. Feeling better? Well, I'm streaming, so I can't be as bad, hey. But no, my chronic fatigue has been an absolute bastard lately. I freaking hate it. But I've managed to do something, so I'm happy about that. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I'm just like, hey, this looks okay. Does this work? Eh. How's Dolan been? He's doing okay. He's just mega focused on his animation. Really into it. And yes, hopefully there will be a teaser trailer for the first episode very soon. They just need to get the voice actors' approval to show it. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be on Twitter. Fair enough. There's still some coffee left. I want to make sure I actually finish the milk on time. So I will probably make myself another coffee because I am feeling a bit tired. In fact, I think it's due tomorrow. Sorry, use by tomorrow. No, Dolan's good. He's just really busy with a lot of stuff. Yeah. I'm just thinking. I do that. I pause and I think, believe it or not. Hey, life sucks. As I said before, this can be a mental health / complain about live stream, and I'm totally fine with that because, hey, look, I'm complaining too. Yeah, life be like that. No worries, Lapis. Good luck with your stuff. Oof. No worries. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Look after yourselves, alright? If not, then, you know, do your best. Gooby will listen. Yeah. It's like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it's like, yada, 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 yada. Sorry. I almost feel like I need to put some more shadow here too. Just some light one. Life. Life is tricky, but we try to make do with what we've got. I just want this to be light. Yeah, light. I don't think it was directed at anyone, it was just a general dude thing. Maybe. I need coffee. Oh, no worries. Bye bye. I need another coffee. But I can technically just go in, out. I just need to grab a spoon, put the kettle on, and that's it. Alright. There's really no point me doing a BRB sign because I just need to put on the kettle, grab a spoon, put stuff in my cup. Yeah, there's no point me putting a BRB on. Big difference between living here and living with Dolan. There's no stairs. Everything is on the same level. I love it. I need that. I'll hear the kettle when it goes off. Lol, that's very true. I'm like, no, I didn't put the microwave on. That's not for me. Probably. Do I need another coffee? Probably not. But I want one, and, you know, I need to keep myself awake. I don't have to, I just want to. No stairs. There's no stairs here! It's all flat. It's creaky, but it's flat. Whereas, as you guys probably know, it was two-story at Dolan's house. So I'd be up the top streaming, and I'd have to go down the stairs and come back up. Whereas here, it's just outside there a little bit. Oh, just saying that here at least, you know, everything is on the level. You know? At Dolan's place there was stairs and I get really exhausted, but here everything's just one story, just all on the ground floor. And for my chronic fatigue, that's great. Now I just wait to hear the kettle go off. I can't believe I tried to do the finger thing with my pad. That's so weird. Okay, what more do we got to do? I need to do some more leveling with the shading here, I think. Yeah. I don't say anything important, I just ramble for ages. That's my life. I'm just thinking. House with an elevator. No, just get a house that doesn't have stairs. It's not that hard. Alright, so what I'm going to... No, I shouldn't do that yet. I was going to change the leveling and then go on multiply, but no, I won't do that yet. I still have some things to play with. Hey. Yeah. Just a little bit more toned, that's all. Instead of just a flat one colour. No, dude, I love Mifa. I've actually tried like 3 individual pictures of her. One of them I could potentially go back to, but, you know, life, doing other pictures. This was originally supposed to be done for Valentine's Day, but life happened and I was sick, so I didn't finish it, but thanks. No, I do like Mifa. Mifa was beautiful. If it does, I don't have it. Who else do I ship? I ship many things. I'm also, in terms of My Hero Academia, I like Ochako and Deku. I like to call it Ochaku, but I know that's not the ship name. Not really a fan of the ship name personally, but hey, look, that's just me. I'm very picky. Kettle just stopped, but I am doing this first. Playing around with values, hey. I have no idea. It doesn't look bad though. Yeah, one of my favorite things recently is playing with shading values. I think I'm definitely better than what I used to be. Well, you'd think. You'd think. Ochaku. I love Ochaku. It's actually got a different name, but I don't like it. Katang. Dude, I'm huge Katang. Katang for the win. Oh, they were so cute. And alright. How many of you guys know the latest Avatar stuff? Do you guys know how they want to do a Netflix, how they want to do a series? Well, they have decided that they're going to make Katara the older sibling. What's the point? What's the point of doing a series if you're not going to stick with the original material? The theory is they're going to make Zutara stuff happen. That's the theory. I wonder if that means they'll also make Azula the older sibling, which also doesn't work. Don't mind me. I'm just petty about it. They want to make Katara the older sibling so that it's the opposite. So Katara is 16 and Sokka is 14. But Aang's still 12. I don't know. I'm so mad. The original creators aren't even working on it anymore because they weren't happy with what the Netflix people wanted to do with it. Anyway, I'm gonna get my coffee now. It's bullshit. Why would you change that? That's like a core thing, Katara being the youngest yet being, more mature and basically being a mother figure. If you make her older, that takes away quite a few arcs. And they'll probably not make Katang canon anymore. The Zutarians will finally get what they want. Sorry. I get mad about silly things. Just getting my coffee. Shouldn't take any more than a minute. Jane is still on the bed. Yep, Jane is still on the bed. Coffee is probably a bit fuller than I would have liked it, but that's my own fault. Yeah. Probably. That's probably what's going to happen. I probably won't end up watching it. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I'm just telling you what I read. Dude, I love Katang. I thought it was very cute. I know a lot of people like... I actually watched it fairly recently, and I was trying to watch it, without being biased. And no, I could definitely see more Katara and Aang than Zuko and Katara. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've just got this thing clouded because I just don't see the ship. But no, I really couldn't see any romance between them. Friendship, yes. But yeah, I didn't really see any romance between them. I really don't want to fight with shippers or anything though. So if you happen to be a Zutara shipper, yeah. I respect you, but you're wrong. I'm so sorry. No, I take that back. Yeah. I guess. I haven't actually seen all of Korra. Me and Dolan we did start watching it, but then we watched Star Trek. So now we're watching Star Trek, so we'll probably go back to it afterwards. Yeah, no. No mention of cuties here. That is a monstrosity that never should have happened. I don't know what people were thinking. I probably weren't. Hey. Yeah. I'm fine, just thinking. I should save this. I probably saved it recently. Not recently enough. Life. No, yeah, life goes on, but not with the thrill of living is gone. Shh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that shouldn't be out there. Like me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm being weird. I'm not that bad. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't really want to be too disturbing or anything like that, but I actually read somewhere that there was no one cast until like the final day, where, you know, they just hired people. Now, apparently they did over 600 auditions and they only chose who they were going to film on like the last day. I find that very disturbing in itself. There we go. But yeah, no, let's not talk about it if it makes people uncomfortable. I totally respect that. If something makes you uncomfortable, just let us know and we'll do our best not to talk about it. Ew, okay, I wouldn't have any idea about that. Like I said, I haven't seen it all, so I can't judge. But it doesn't seem too bad. But I definitely, you know, Last Airbender holds a special place in my heart, so I'll always see that as the better series. No offense. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I mean, it does have some of the same characters. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean I haven't been spoiled for a lot of it, and believe me, I've been spoiled. I know, but Dolan and I were watching it, and if Dolan and I start watching a thing, I prefer to keep watching it with him, you know? I'm not about to watch it without him because I just find that mean. Wow, but fair. A little bit, but I still think it's fairly original, given what it is. But I suppose there's only many, you know, superpowers you can have, I guess. I suppose that's the way I see it. Toho. No, I haven't. But if someone was to commission me, I wouldn't say no. I haven't been really advertising lately because, you know, I've just been blah. So much blah. I am blah for many reasons. Okay, right. That makes sense. But hey, look, again, it's a matter of opinion. There's nothing wrong with liking one more than the other. And hey, Avatar The Last Airbender, it's clever, it's witty. Dolan found it a tiny bit kiddish, and I understand where he's coming from, but no, I really, really liked it. And will defend it as much as I can. Coffee. See, isn't that easier when everything's just on the one level? I'd actually be very tempted just to have a kettle in my room when I move out, when we move into a new place, whenever that is. Yeah, fair enough. I'm just thinking. Yes, no, I know that, and I'm aware that some people, Dolan for example, thought that it was, I don't really know how to say that. Like, cheapened because of how many lightsaber battles they had. I don't know, he just thought it was a bit... like, they tried too hard with some things and it just didn't work, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Dolan's a big Star Wars person, like... not the biggest one out there, there are definitely nerdier Star Wars people out there, but no, he likes it. He likes it a lot. In fact, when the new movies were coming out, we would actually watch all the previous movies a couple of days beforehand. Because, yeah, fair enough. You're allowed to have your own opinions, and just because I might not have the same as you, don't feel free, don't feel obligated to change it. Changing your own opinion to make someone else happy, unless you were educated and you decided to change your mind because you think I don't do that? I nap a lot. I sleep a lot. I have meds quite a bit, but I'm trying not to have them too much because I don't want to become immune. Becoming immune would be awful. I like that they still work for the most part. Being immune would be awful. But no, I definitely nap. I love my naps. Love my naps. She loafs much. Thanks. It's not like I do it on purpose. I do it because I have to. I know that. Personally, they probably just should have stuck with the same director for all 3 of the new films. I reckon that might have helped them a little bit, maybe. But I'm not overly knowledgeable on it, so take that how you will. Ugh. I loaf, but I loaf because I'm sick. Disney's already bitten off more than they could chew. I don't know. I love Disney. I love the, I love the 90s stuff. I appreciate what they're trying to do now, but I do miss the 2D animation. Because I felt like there was a lot more soul in it. Look, the 3D's great, but I feel as if with the 2D there was a little bit more heart in it, if you get what I mean. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. There's just something nice about 2D, that's all. Are you snoring, Jaina? Jaina's snoring, it's adorable. She's snoring. My kitty is snoring. But you guys can't hear it. Unfortunately. I'm sorry that you guys can't hear her snoring. It's very, very cute. I feel very privileged right now. Jaina Loaf. Oh, she's snoring Loaf. Simpsons. I'm actually rewatching The Simpsons with one of my housemates. I was originally watching it by myself, but they kind of, ended up watching it with me, so that's fine. Eat a paper ball. I don't have a paper ball. How can I eat something I don't have? Seriously. You try eating something you don't have, and see how quickly you're like, oh, I can't do that. Whoopsie daisy. Shh. Looks better. Just taking bits and pieces. No, absolutely. Don't start arguments here. Arguments suck. We don't need no arguments here, please. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. I'm just playing with levels. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Cool. This is either going to work or not work now. What do I want to change the color balance a little bit to, like, what's red do? Yeah. Hopefully this does not look shit. Multiply. Just play with the opacity. Ooh, that's not too bad. Play with the opacity and then bring a stronger one on top afterwards. I don't know. Maybe I screwed up. I'm not sure. No, I'll go backwards. Step backwards. Step backwards. Step backwards. Step backwards. Step backwards. There we go. Cool. And do this instead and play with them after that. Levels. Ooh, okay. Like I said, there's a lot to play with here. Color balance. Still like blue. I might go blue. Purplish. Red. Multiply. But I'll only do it on certain areas. So it won't be like the overall thing. I'll keep this. What if I saturate it? Again, I'm just playing right now, just figuring out what works best. Hue, saturation. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. And then I just play with it from here. Huh. I haven't heard of that. No, you know, I've got something to play with, just these two levels and finding the exact right thing. So if they're both on 100, it kind of doesn't work. No, I think this needs to be 100, but the other one doesn't. Yeah. This one needs to be played with. Phil about that. Playing with levels is fun. Yes, no, I've seen that. Can't be in a fandom and not see things. It's very, very rare. It's like, what you doing, Goobs? I am going intense. That's what I'm doing. No, needs to be like. The light just changed. I'm just creating some more intensity with some colours. Not all of it though. I don't need the whole thing to be intense. Just how much or how little. Nothing here. Maybe a tiny bit here. Nothing here. So maybe there. Again, this is just an experiment. If I decide it's not working, then I will change it. Yes. I laughed too hard at that. I'm sorry. I've seen it. Believe me, I've seen it. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. Mm. Cool. That's fun. It's like, do you know what you're doing though? Sometimes. Sometimes. Other times I'm like, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing with, as I said, just playing with levels. And I personally don't think that looks too bad. Maybe. Yeah, I've seen the bloopers. They're hilarious. Like I've said before, you can't be part of a fandom and have not seen most of the things that people talk about. Ooh. Mm. Yeah. I'm not 100% set on the back. As in his back. Shh. I know she's playing with me, but that's okay because I've got low self-esteem. Wait, yeah, 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 yeah. No, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, this one I think. Bum, 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 bum. Pasta. I'm a pastaholic. I don't care. Maybe, or does that still look weird? And just, I don't know, just eh. Well, it doesn't help if it's on 11%. Seriously. What good does the thing do if it's on 11%? Yeah. I have no idea. That looks better-ish, I think. Pasta, seriously. If I could live with only one food, pasta. There's so much you can do with it! I was going to say bye Aki, but you're saying goodbye to someone else, so no, that would be bad. I feel like what I need to do is I need to blur it. Blur, Caucasian blur. Probably not that much though, and do it to all of them. Blur and blur. Yeah. I mean, hey, look, it's nice, but yeah. Caucasian blur. My eyes are definitely playing tricks on me. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my specs with me. Yeah. Maybe don't say that out loud, but hey, look. I don't like that word. Personally, but... Shh. I love just deleting layers and seeing how they look. Heh. Oh, that looks so drippy. But I don't think it's what I'm going to go with. I put some gold behind them. Yeah. Save, absolutely freaking save this, and yeah. Waiting, 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 waiting. I'll call this prog 4. Pretty sure. I haven't done 4 yet. Cool. Alright, what I should technically do now, let me just have a quick look in Illustrator and see if there's anything I'm in the mood to just line quickly. There's probably a few things. I know. Anyway! Yeah, there's a couple of things I could work on. This one's really close to being finished, I just need to... Oof. No, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm just not too sure about the back shading. Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. 1 minute, I'm in Central Park. Jesus. There are some words that you can say and words that you shouldn't say. Just anything that's meant to be demeaning to another culture, for example. Or just an individual, you know, group of people. So no slurs if we can help it. I would greatly appreciate that. That's a good coffee. Very, very, very good coffee. Hello. Just having a quick gander. Oh, something was then. Anyway. Yeah, my light's a little bit weird right now. I mean... Yep. No, HR did come earlier. They apologised. My light's a little bit better now. My hat. I love my hats. Got this cool little thing that I got on my trip as well, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, so I was going to do a thing. Nothing wrong with that. If you click out of the stream, I'm not about to, you know, hunt you down and say, why weren't you there for 5 minutes? You don't do that to people. You don't get intrusive. Yeah. But I need my computer so I can actually get my reference. Because I need a reference. Or I could just draw in Photoshop. Nah. I need to look first. Just need to put a picture on. Maybe I could do that now. Just quickly while I'm staring at this because I really, really like it. I'm a sucker for romance at the end of the day. Yeah. I need this to... 5% battery remaining for that pencil. Of course. I'll have to charge that later. Ugh. Mother. It's like, do this, do that. Me, 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 me. Sorry. Move. Cancel. Alright, what I need is I need to go to photos and I need to download this. No photos. Just while you guys are distracted by a picture that I'm still not 100% sure how I got those values. It's just do a bit of play with this and do a bit of play with that, and it's quite nice. Ah, yes, I actually signed my name on this one. It's just the one, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. good, all good. Get out. Reminder that before I even attempt to sketch on my iPad again, I need to charge my pencil. Shh, there's a cat. She's very cute. Ding! Okay. I'm still doing stuff, I'm just doing Illustrator at the moment. I will change the window soon, I just gotta set up the document. My computer is so messy. Oh god, if you guys could see my desktop, I know for a fact there'd be a lot of Gooby, WTF, and I'd be like, look, I'm messy, but I'm messy organised. It's weird. There we go. Cool. Hey Darkhole, how are you? Hope you are going well. This has been not a normal stream, but you know, still coping, still doing what I can. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. It's like, okay, how big is this? How little is this? Cool. Alrighty. I might make it a little bit smaller actually. Yeah. Cool. Deselect. Cool. Lock the layer and get started. Alright, OBS. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this pretty picture for now. And work on this. Yeah, I signed my name on it. Yeah, it's a character from Destruna. I drew it for Dolan's birthday. I would have liked to have finished it, but I didn't. Because life. No, chronic fatigue actually got in the way. The only slight complication on the design is the finger thing that she has. Stop snoring! Oh, good, good. Car battery, very important. You need to be able to drive. If you can drive. Obviously. I'm still not 100% used to this new drawing program that I've been using. I miss the other one, but it doesn't work properly anymore for some reason. And it's not my pen, it's just a weird program. I don't know, I've given up trying to fix it. So I just use a different program now. See you, Caribbean. Look after yourself. It's so funny when I don't even follow my own lines somehow. It's like you think you're following the lines, but you're not. Feels like I haven't done line art in ages, but I was only doing it the other day. Life be like, what you been doing lately? I don't remember. It'd be like that. Oof. So encouraging. I appreciate it when people encourage each other and don't knock each other down. Very important. Be good to one another. Shh. Nice. We'll see. I'll probably work on some other stuff as well. I just want to... Is my... Yep, it's all good. It's all good. Just making sure that I'm on the right window because, hey, as you know, I have actually done whole things without changing the window because I'm stupid. This is Illustrator. I use Illustrator for my line art. Cool. Sorry, brain's just blah. I'll be okay, there's just a lot going on in my head. Hey, well, look at that. Already started okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, one thing I've actually found really funny that a lot of people. You gotta let me finish this though first. As in, finish what I'm saying. I found it kind of funny that a lot of people are, using YouTube to teach themselves, life skills that their parents never did. And that, people are complaining, oh, look at these young whippersnappers, they don't know how to do this, that, and the other. But hey, look, at least they're trying. I think it's actually very admirable. You don't know how to do a thing? Look it up. Teach yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I just find it so funny that some older people are like, oh, why don't you know how to do that? It's like, well, my parents never taught me, so how am I supposed to know? Just irony. That's all. For example, there are many things I don't know how to clean because my mum always took care of, cleaning stuff. And that wasn't us being lazy, that was just the way things were. Stop snoring, Janie, you're very distracting. It's looking okay at the moment. Save as. Oh, absolutely. No doubt. For example, I remember this. Alright. Years ago. One time, my friend and I decided to spend New Year's together. Female friend. She had broken up with her partner just a few days beforehand and she was very distressed, so I offered to, be there for her. She bought a bottle of champagne. One of those, not twist tops, like one you actually have to force open with the cork. So she looked up how to, how to open a cork bottle or whatever it was. So yeah, I saw it in action. Literally teaching herself on the spot how to do a thing. But yeah. I don't know if it was YouTube or like just one of those. It probably was YouTube. But yeah, no, I've seen that for myself. Was there something that I don't know if there's something I've looked up though. To help myself. I suppose I've looked at some tutorials, but that wasn't really to help myself. That was just curious to see how other people do things, I guess. I just don't have wine or champagne. I stick with ciders. I stick with screw top bottles. But no, there is a way to do it. You just gotta apply pressure and do the thing properly, watch the video correctly, and don't blow up the house. Very important, don't blow up the house. Knocked my coffee, but it's almost empty, so that's fine. I just need to make sure the lines are actually coordinating. Well, it's how to use a thing if you don't have what you need on you. My friend definitely did not have any bottle openers or anything with her to help her out because she wasn't really much of a drinker. She's like me, she likes sweet things, so she loves Moscato, but she only really drinks like socially every so often. So yeah, I'm not too sure what she's up to right now. It's her birthday very soon. Hopefully, she does something for it this year. I'm sure you're right, but I haven't had to do it in a while. I just use twist. I'm actually pretty good with twist top. I don't know why. I'm a very interesting human being. I have many talents that I do not understand, but none of which I can use in the workforce. Yeah. I will. Cool. Sounds like she's meowing, but she's just snoring. This cat snores and it's adorable. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be mean again and say probably no games today. Only I do not trust my body. I can already feel it kind of twinging. But I do want to I still want to do some more art stuff for a little bit longer. So I don't think I'll be streaming much more than an hour, if that. So, you know, again, apologies. Body's a bitch. I've explained many, many, many times. I'm just basically going to relax on the couch after this. I did my chore stuff yesterday, besides washing my one dish. Yeah. I might... No, I can't really sketch because my thing needs charging. Yeah. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll probably only be around for like another hour, if that. Of course, I say that, and then I might, who knows, maybe I'll get a second wind and I'll be okay. Who knows? Body is weird. Body is so, so weird. Ooh. And just like that, I can feel my head hurt. So yes, I'll definitely be finishing within an hour. Maybe sooner. We'll see. Yeah. Nope. Not down far enough. But I do appreciate you guys for deciding to, you know, come to the stream, even though I haven't been, you know, overly well the last couple of times. Yeah, I know. Some people actually kind of like the art-only streams. I like that. But I do generally like games as well. Like, I don't just play games because people expect it. I do like games, but I just can't really play right now, unfortunately. Maybe next stream. I mean, we've still got a whole week, pretty much. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens. It's literally a matter of wait and see. Cool. Oof. Neck is twinging like a bastard. But I will survive. Cool. Damn. Yeah, some people do like the art only streams. And I appreciate that. I mean, the whole point of me streaming is to, you know, do art. Yeah, this needs to be a bit more. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I probably won't draw the little hairs in like I did here. That was kind of just me because I wanted to. There is nothing worse than actually being into something and then being in pain, and it's like, I hate it. I don't know. It's not the coffee. Coffee sometimes gives me headaches, but no, this is just my neck being an absolute bitch. But I was pretty happy with the work I was able to do on that Lincoln Zelda picture. It's not done yet, but the shading is pretty much on point. I love my art. I love what I do. I just wish I didn't get sick. I mean, not that I'm, you know, bagging out anyone else, but art is a very minimalistic job. I mean, you sit there, you know, you're using your hands, you're being creative, you're using your mind. You're not actually picking stuff up, you're not moving around. I mean, some artists, you know, they might have multiple canvases around, but no. For me, it's just sitting here, pen, do the thing, and even then I get tired. God, I'm so glad that my interests weren't any kind of manual labor, because, oof, yeah, that'd be tricky to do now. I just hate my body. Oof. Hello, how are you? I can't promise much longer of a stream, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how my body reacts. It's a finicky little bitch. Well, thankfully, we're not actually, you know, I'm not in America, as you guys know, so I have not seen these really cringy ads, and I think I should be proud. Unfortunately, I have heard the song. Someone played it, I heard it, and I'm like, I've been avoiding that. I'm so glad that I have been avoiding that, because it was so bad. I hated it so much. There's people here, they probably just prefer to be silent, and I totally get that. You don't need to feel any obligation to just chat willy-nilly. You're allowed to be your own person, do your own thing. You can watch this stream in silence, or you can interact. I really don't mind. But hey, that's just me. Oof. Ah, now my cheeks are hurting. Bastard. No, what I should do is I should just swear in Japanese. Even though I don't really know many swear words. I just know the basics. Oh, no doubt. There are some very bad ads out there. Oof, yeah, nice lips. I'm afraid that we didn't get a kitty this stream. I mean, I did try to do cat cam before my phone decided that it wanted to chuck a hissy fit. But hey, I tried. I tried and I failed to do a thing. Hopefully, just because I couldn't stream for overly too long today, there'll be another day, there'll be another stream sometime. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Well, besides moving, I just meant like on vacation, like I'm not like traveling overseas or anything, so yeah, streams will definitely still be a thing. and oof. You guys want to know something really, really funny? This character I'm working on here was originally Gooby. In the very, very, very early stages of this show that Dolan wanted to do, he was going to use the PD characters, but he was going to give them different names. And this one was going to be Gooby. Except she's going to be very different from the PD version. But then Dolan just kind of changed and reworked the character. But no, this character was originally going to be the Gooby equivalent. But yeah, no, that changed dramatically. I actually came up with a name. Gekka. No, like when Dolan first came up with the concept for Destruna, it was originally going to be the PD characters. You know, it was going to be like a distant, like way in the future Planet Dolan. It's still a dystopia thing, but no, this character's name, I came up with it because we wanted something that still started with G but didn't sound like Gooby. So no, let me correct, this is not Gooby, but the character was originally going to be, you know, was going to be an alternative Gooby. But so much happened and so much changed, and now the characters are really different. The only two that are, no, there's 3, 4. There's a Nixium character, there's a Dolan character, there's a Melissa character, and there's a Zaragamba character. But he changed all the names and now they basically don't really resemble PD at all. But that was the original plan. Destruna was originally going to be a PD story. But due to some things in the fandom that Dolan wasn't a fan of, he thought it would be better just to start with a completely different cast, but maybe keep some of the original personality traits. Not too sure if I've said that before, but yeah, Destruna was originally going to be a Planet Dolan thing. The Planet Dolan characters interacting after the whole Planet Dolan universe doesn't really, you know, work anymore. Yeah, but no, this character, Gekka, was originally supposed to be the Gooby. Gekka, Gooby, GG. But no, this actual character here, this is not Gooby. She was originally going to be a Gooby, like Gooby, but no. She's completely different now. Thanks. But yes, I came up with the name of Gekka. I don't know if I'll get any credits in the show though. Can you get credits just for coming up with the name of a character? Even if it was years ago? I did come up with it though, because I did research and I found some names that I'm like, oh, this name could work. But no, yeah, this character was originally meant to be the Gooby equivalent, but now there's kind of no Gooby equivalent. There's a Zaragamba, there's a Dolan-ish character, there's Melissa, and there's Nixium. But besides that, everything's very new. Oh, and Doopy as well to some degree. But yeah. They're all completely different characters now. None of them use the same names. But yeah, that was a thing. I actually have some designs of Gekka that I originally did before she was totally changed and no longer meant to be the Gooby character. The story changed so much. Not saying that's a bad thing. But yeah, just some random trivia for you, which I think is okay for me to share. So it's not as if I've given away any like big story secrets. There was a Hellbent character, but he was kind of, they were going to focus on him later. Sorry, I'm just thinking of some of the lines in the show that make me laugh. That hopefully you guys will be able to see soon. But yes, no, this character was originally Gooby. In the very, very, very early stages. She's not now. It's definitely not meant to be Gooby. But yeah, just a bit of random stuff that you might not know. And I'm happy to share. We'll see. There's really no point doing any of that until the series is actually done, because until you actually see what it's about, there's really no point promoting it until then. So we'll see. But hopefully the first episode will be done in March. And then, you know, Dolan, I'm pretty sure, has written most of the scripts now for episode 7. He's done the other 6 there's going to be... No, am I allowed to say this? Is this too much information? Probably. Well, anyway, he's writing for potentially the final episode at the moment. And he's really enjoying himself. Yeah, I don't know if I was allowed to say that out loud. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, Dolan. I don't think that was too much. It wasn't really a spoiler. It was just... Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Gekka was supposed to be Gooby. Gekka, Gooby, G. That was the idea. Probably need to make these lines a little bit thicker. Thicker, thicker, thicker. Do I play basketball? At what part have I ever seemed like a sporty type, besides the fact that I've got chronic fatigue? I did try getting back into karate though. I did. But the funny thing was, sometimes what they did was they made you target pressure points. And my pressure points are, you know, where my neck hurts sometimes, or, you know, just affected me a lot, so I couldn't really continue with it. I really would have liked to have gone back into karate, but this one was so hands-on compared to the other one, which was more, you know, do it yourself. Sorry, keep to yourself and just practice moves. I don't know. I don't know what Dolan's plans are. Sorry. Just thinking in my head. Yes, I know, I think. Yeah. Yeah, after I've worked on this a little bit more, I'm just going to sit down and say, woe is me. No, I don't play basketball. I've never played basketball. In fact, the most I ever did was probably like one day at school. I was never a good sports person. I think that might be because, well, I had asthma. I also had this thing growing up called Sever's disease, so basically my heel hurt a lot. Are you ever going to make a TikTok? I don't think so. TikTok's a bit... I don't know. I don't think it's right for me. Not bad-mouthing it or anything like that, but I don't think it's for me. If other people want to give it a go, though, I'm not about to say, hey, don't do this. You know, it's your call, but no. I don't think I'll do TikTok. I don't think it's right for me. Personally. Definitely coming together. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Definitely shouldn't laugh. Oof. How long have I been streaming? I can definitely continue for a little bit longer. Okay, just 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's about my average, I think. Unless I have a really good day that I manage like 4 hours. It's like, how did you do that? And the thing is magic. Cool. Again, not bad-mouthing or anything like that, but I really don't think TikTok's for me. But I'm not here to, you know, badmouth things that people like. If you like TikTok, then hey, absolutely. But no, I will not be using TikTok, personally. I don't know if Dolan made himself an account or not. He might have. Not to, like, post anything, but, you know, just to browse at one point. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm probably wrong. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. Given that Gekka's meant to have like what do you call it? I can't say it out loud. Voluptuous? Is that right? A voluptuous gym body? Toned. And Gooby does not. So I don't know. I don't think it would really work. Voluptuous. Is that it? Voluptuous? Please tell me if I'm not saying that right. Voluptuous. Ding dong budgerigars. Mm. Yeah, that's nice. You can't really see it in this though because I've just fully focused on, you know, the hair and the device on her finger, which is, I don't know if you can tell by my little wisps next to it what it's meant to be. We'll see. I don't know. I've never really thought about that. I'll ask Dolan. Next time I see him, I'm like, so, cool dude asked me on my stream whether Gooby's tail is lightweight or if it weighs a lot. Then again, if you've seen some of the videos, she is supposed to have a fair bit of strength, so maybe, but I'm not sure. I can't answer that. If it was me though, lightweight. I don't know. In my opinion, lightweight, but I will check with Dolan. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not judging silently. I don't know. I'll ask. Because I am genuinely curious about that as well. I just never thought about it. Oh dear. A year. A year for what? Hey, a lot can happen in a year. COVID, for example. But we're not going to get into that because, oof, that's dangerous. Yeah. Yes, that's nice. Yeah, I'm just not too sure about the It kind of works when you see it as a whole. Fingers be tricky, hands be tricky, art be tricky, but it's still fun. Ugh. Hey Gillied, how are you? I'm just glad I didn't write my full name. I just wrote Alicia D. Because then I would definitely have to like do some kind of thing over it before I started this. As I said, it was meant to be a present for Dolan. But just because of how things were, I wasn't able to finish it. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I'm entertained very, very easily. Sometimes too easily. It's kind of scary. It's like, did you just laugh at that? Hey! I got the name right! I should party every time I get the name right, except I don't have any energy. Story of my life. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just, brutality. I'm fine. You decide. I did say she's got a special thing on her finger. It's up to you to decide. It's meant to be smoke. Or some kind of, you know, smokish thing. Da, 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 da. Yeah. We'll see ya. Good luck with everything. Maths test. Do not envy one whatsoever. Maths tests suck. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I should probably at least do the nostrils so that that doesn't look too weird. Yeah, that works. I think. Hmm. Hmm. It's like I am keen, but I do not want to push myself too hard. I would very much like to stream again tomorrow / be able to help with, you know, people moving stuff. And not just sitting there like, woe is me. I did too much. I must suffer. We'll see. Still some ear stuff. Smoke in the hand. Oh, dude, I don't envy you guys at all. I don't know how I would have done with Zoom calls for school. I probably would have been that person that just didn't go. I'm so sorry. Look, as I said before, I wasn't a bad student. I just didn't hand my work in on time. I used to be so good at getting up, though. In fact, I get up early because there was a little thing called TV, and I very, very much liked watching the early morning shows before going to school. Get up! School's on me. Save for sure, save for sure. Don't not save. That would be very, very stupid. No, I think I have to do the right thing and just call it. I just feel as if I continue much longer, my body's just going to get really, really annoyed with me. I'll let the cat out, I'll relax for a little bit. Who knows, maybe I'll nap. I'm definitely not going anywhere else today, though. I'm definitely not fit enough to go outside. Yeah, head's hurting. I'll finish coffee. I'm just talking OBS. I'll switch back to the Photoshop picture because not finished, but hey, we're definitely getting there. In fact, to some degree, that could potentially be a finished picture, but I'm not done with it yet. Hey, sport and school, it's tricky stuff. I remember when my brother was like hard into sport and also hard with school. Look, to be honest though, and I'm not trying to, diminish anyone else here, but my brother was actually very intelligent. And I don't think he really struggled to keep up and do sport at the same time. He just got lucky. He got the brains and he got the physical sport ability. I admire him. Unfortunately, he hurt his back recently, so he has to not play sport for like 2 months while it recovers. So that's kind of sucky for him. Being that there's a huge chance that he could be a professional volleyball player. I mean, he went to Canada initially because he was, handpicked. And it was doing okay, but I think there was like some minor, I wouldn't say disagreement, but just miscommunication. And then with COVID becoming a thing, we just, mum and dad kind of just rushed together to try to get money to bring him back to Australia so that he wouldn't be trapped over there and not doing anything. So no, he came back just in the nick of time, I think. Like, almost literally, his plane was probably like one of the last to leave. Hey, look, some people manage very well and others struggle. I personally, I got lazy sometimes, and with VCE, like with essays and with exams, all I had to do to get into my course was pass English. So I probably didn't do I didn't do as well on some exams as I could have. Plus, in that particular year, it's not that my grades were bad, it was that everyone in that year level throughout Victoria was very intelligent. It was a very smart year, 2009. Many, many, many smart year 12s in year 9. I still managed to beat the top 50% of the state though, so I was in the top 50, just. So I'm not going to complain about that, that's definitely an achievement. But no, I could have done better if I was more motivated. I just had to pass English. That's all I had to do, pass English to get into my course. Which, as you guys know, is graphic design, and graphic design has been a whole lot of crap for me. Sorry. Yeah. No worries, Aki. Bye bye. Look after yourself. Oh, I tried to do as much as I could. I did my best not to be lazy. I mean, I might not have tried as hard, but I still wasn't lazy, if that makes sense. I don't know, everyone has a slightly different school experience, in my opinion. Mine wasn't horrible, but it wasn't ideal either. I definitely got depressed in year 11 and 12, though. That's when my depression started coming through more. And it wasn't just a phase, it was just my life. And as you guys know, I'm still depressed to this day. I have my good and my bad days, and some days where I just can't. I know that you kind of have no choice because, you know, it's my stream and I say what I want, but I appreciate you guys listening. I might be a little bit too open sometimes, but it is what it is. Hey, look, play games if you want. Do whatever makes you happy. You do need to keep your education in mind, but it's not necessarily the be-all and end-all because there are ways to do it afterwards. Sometimes it might take years, but, you know, if you don't do so well, there are other ways around it afterwards. So if you don't do good on one thing, there's always another. Okay. There is a fly in my coffee cup, but that's okay because I just finished my coffee. Don't you just love bugs just going around everywhere? I still remember when I'd finished stream, I had second wind, so I was working on a picture for a little bit longer. And I saw this bug in front of me. And the next thing I know, it's in my mouth and I swallow it. That's got to be one of the weirdest things I've ever done. Needless to say, I rinsed my mouth out very, 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 very hard after that. And, you know, did a few spit takes. It was gross. Yeah, so bugs. I'm pretty sure that bug, forgive my use of wording here, but I'm pretty sure that bug was just on a suicide mission and I was and it chose me. I apologize if that's, you know, a bit harsh and if that hurts anyone. Chocolate toaster. There are worse. Yeah, I was just singing, and you know, when you sing, your mouth opens wide, and the next thing you know, the bug was in there, and yep. Hey, Dwight, I'm afraid you've caught the tail end. I am pretty much done. I'm just chatting for a little bit before finishing. My body, not my body per se, but my head hurts, and I really don't want to push myself too hard. Okay, dragons. Dragons are always tricky when it comes to, you know, when it comes to games. They never make dragons easy. That's something I've noticed. Yeah, sorry, Dwight. But I will try to stream, like, probably another day during the week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. We'll just see how we go. It's literally however my body feels on the day. But I worked on this, and I started work on a picture for Dolan. Technically, it was supposed to be a birthday present, but thankfully I finished the sketch. I just couldn't finish it before then. Basically, yeah. If you get a dragon, there's no way it's going to be weak. No, no worries. Thank you so much for being here. I'm pretty much finishing now anyway. I'm just kind of trailing off slowly and staring at this picture and being like, I like this, I like that. I definitely need to blend the shading on Zelda just in the lower jaw area a bit more. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure what that means, so I can't be like, I feel that, bro. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. I can feel my head just, I wouldn't say spinning, just kind of heavy and bleh. Yeah. But no, I'm glad that I streamed today. I'm glad that I was able to get some work done. Always happy when I can get some stuff done. So, okay. Yeah, thank you. So I was going to work a bit more on a commission as well, but I'm feeling this now, so it's probably best that I just stop before I feel worse. That's generally my rule. Stop when you start feeling bad, because it's only going to get worse. You learn these things. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for being here, for chatting with me, and you know, any compliment or any little donation is always appreciated. I just never really know how to finish these without trailing off and being awkward. So I suppose I will finish it by saying I hope you guys have a good day, night, or wherever you are in the world. You know, stay safe, take COVID seriously, you know, look after yourselves, be nice to other people, and, you know, don't be like Gooby. Gooby's nuts, you don't want to be like me. Okay, before I start bad mouthing myself, because I know people don't really like that, I'm just going to finish. Okay, thank you for being here.